Hello friends, good morning to all of you. This budget is proving mysterious every year, whether it is a state budget or central budget. Right now, our problem is how to understand the budget figures. Every time when we think of the budget, we think of the prices of refrigerators, prices of motorcycles, prices of cars, price of houses, cement, steel. No, they are not the immediate concern of the common man. The average man on the street is concerned with the basic health facilities, education facilities, and daily prices of the essential goods he is using. Different taxes are there. And the government behaves as if it were not aware of the problems of the common man. When it comes for voting, door-to-door survey will be done, door-to-door visit will be done by them for just gathering or cornering their votes. Let us now see the budget at a glance, because budget documents will be brought to the Parliament House in lorry loads. In fact, it's a great pain for the finance minister also to read the budget. In fact, 2-3 years back, she swooned because of her lack of energy in reading the budget text. Forget about the common man who wants to understand this. Now, let us go to the allocations. Before that, we will examine the type of common sense used by the governments to prepare the budgets. Somebody said common sense is very uncommon. That appears to be 10% correct. Otherwise, how to explain these figures? At a glance, everything is at a glance. Our receipts, revenue receipts are 16 lakhs. Tax receipts, that means the income tax that we are paying, the GST we are paying. And our expenditure, you see the in the capital receipt, revenue receipts means recurring income. Capital receipts means whenever it is not recurring, like borrowals. For example, 18 lakhs has been borrowed by the government. Next you see revenue account, total expenditure 35 lakhs crores. Now you see the revenue deficit 15 lakhs. Our income is 16 lakhs. Revenue deficit is 14 lakhs. Revenue deficit means the difference between the income and expenditure. FRBM Act says, FRBM Act means Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act. This act was passed in 2003. The purpose of the act is to enforce some minimum financial discipline on the central government and the state governments. One of the first requirements is that the income should match the expenditure and the revenue deficit should be brought to zero within 5 years from 2003. Now we are in 2022. Then the Parliament very cleverly, they extended the time limit. No, in 5 years we are not able to match the expenditure and income. Let us take another 5 years. Add 10 years to 2003, 2013. Now we are in 2022. 9 years, so 7 plus 2, 9 years over. Even after 9 years, they are unable to match the income and expenditure. Instead of bringing it to zero some 3-4 years back, every year it is hugely expanding difference. What is the difference between zero and revenue deficit shown as 14 lakhs crores? In Telugu it is called Haste Maskantaram. The difference between a mosquito and an elephant. This is the common sense they are using. Now let us come to the basic violations or basic hidden features. In this hidden thing, all of us should note there is one serious concealment of the data. I want to bring to the notice of all people the capital account. This is shown as expenditure. In this capital account, they are showing 4,26,000 crores. One small footnote is given. Footnote is 2. Let us come to the footnote. The footnote 2 says capital expenditure includes capital infusion. This 4,26 crores, 4,26,000 lakhs crores includes capital infusion. This capital infusion is a poison to the economy. 2 years back, Finance Minister said, because NPAs are there, because certain major banks are unable to recover the loans given to big people, we are infusing capital into the banking industry. That means, it means by implication, they are not able to collect loans from some big people, bank loans from big people, and they are giving compensation by way of a capital infusion. This is not known to anybody who is just reading the budget. Let us contrast this with a farmer who recently got a legal notice from the bank. State Bank of India, Peddapalli, issued 164 legal notices to farmers. The reason is they defaulted in paying of 1 lakh taken in 2017. The present government, before elections, promised that they would clear 1 lakh. As farmers, for all the farmers, whoever has taken crop loans up to 1 lakh. Now, instead of issuing the legal notice to the Chief Secretary, the bank very cleverly issued legal notice to poor farmers. They are about 169. It was reported recently in a Telugu newspaper. You have written letter under RTA for getting the details of the loans taken. You just imagine 2.5 lakhs crores in the name of capital infusion. They are excusing and sending the people away from India. One of them is Malia. Other names are also, incidentally, they are also having Modi's name. It's very sad to learn about the fact. Farmers are getting legal notices for initiating prosecution. Big people are running away from the country. Sometimes the government itself facilitated their exit from the Indian country, our country. Now, let us come to the cess part. What is this cess? Every year we are paying education cess and health cess. Right from 2003, 2004, 2007, different years were this standmark and benchmark for different cesses. In fine, 5 lakhs crores collected towards education cess and health cess have been kept idle. They have not been withdrawn from the Consolidated Fund of India. That is the comment of the CAG. So, when the CAG says 5 lakhs crores of education cess and health cess is not used, every year in the budget, they are using our tax funds for health and education. First, let us go to the education. Education, 84,000 crores. And now, the budget figure, this 84,000 crores was the actual figure spent in the year 2020-21. Based on that, they have made it 1 lakh, about 1,04,000 crores in the coming year 2022-23, that is the present budget. Despite spending this 1 lakh crores, average 1 lakh crores for 10 years, why I am telling 10 years? The Right to Education Act was confirmed by Supreme Court, saying that it should be implemented from 1st April 2010. Now we are in 2022. Nearly 12 years over. Even in this case, in this period, 12 years, almost at the rate of 1 lakh crores per year, 12 lakhs crores would have been spent by the central government from our taxes.